It's still Monday. I forgot to put on my vest. Tomorrow I go get my car fixed. For some reason I feel a little apprehensive. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right word or not. I don't know. You gotta get it fixed. Okay. I'll see you later. 9:59 p.m. Well, went over and talked to a buddy about my vehicle. I was thinking that I was just thinking that something was a little hinky, but it's not. So anyway, I'm gonna take it over to get it fixed tomorrow. It's good. I was over talking to him because I went and talked to him about my vehicle, and there was this little bag of. Well, it was a bag. It was about that big, about that full of. It's quite a bit of, like a trail mix. And I saw it and I go, looking at the bag, and he said, "Go ahead, have some." He gave me the whole thing, and while we were sitting there talking, I ate the whole freaking bag of stuff. I think my body's telling me something. I don't know what it's telling me. It's telling me something. I mean, it was good. I mean, it was just nuts, the sunflower seeds, and raisins and stuff like that. Fruit. It was good. It was like a trail mix thing. It was good. It's better than eating fucking crackers. Oh God, what was I doing? I was doing cracker, peanut butter, and honey free, and you know those crackers, freaking white flour. Come on, man. But I did. I stuffed myself with those things, and I go. I did. What am I supposed to say? See, there's a nice breeze blowing in here. So it'll keep everything nice and cool. I sleep better, I think, when it's cool. Some more experiments. Experimenting with cracking. Cracking is different than breaking, and this is kind of breaking. It'd be pretty difficult to make that thing work the way I was thinking about getting it to work, but the reason I did that is because I was a piece of clay sitting there, and I touched it and it cracked really nicely. But I haven't been able to replicate that. Just something else that is not going to get done. It turned out kind of nice. Well, anyway, I'm getting ready. I think I need to go to bed. I went for a walk before. I went for my third walk today. So, I was feeling pretty good. I'll just keep walking. If I can't get anything done, I'll just keep walking and try and keep my health. Okay, some oatmeal, stay off the freaking crackers. I think the crackers are a big problem. Well, anyway, it's a big problem. I mean, it's like freaking moderation, for crying out loud. Have a few crackers, don't have a freaking stack. Stacks. think it's been over an hour since I ate, so I can take my medication now. And when I was taking my medication, I didn't know this because nobody told me. And finally, somebody at the pharmacy said, "Hey, they saw me, and I guess they figured, wow, that guy looks like he's kind of a dumbass. I better tell him how to take his medication." The guy says, "Just make sure that you take your medication with water, and make sure you take it on an empty stomach." Nobody ever told me that. Well, anyway, I don't even know why I talked. I was talking about my, it's not hesitation to go get my car fixed. I got to get it fixed. But, got to get it fixed. Got to. Got to take care of that vehicle. I had it for years. Got to keep taking care of that car. Okay, I'll see you later. It's 5:12 a.m. Just got out of bed. Oh boy. I woke up. Woke up a little while ago. I'm awake. Yeah. So, what are you gonna do? Smell that wonderful aroma. It's nothing like waking up in the morning to a bad cup of coffee. Rodney, you are a freaking dumbass. What did I turn the fucking thing on? It didn't turn it on the right amount. Okay. Where am I here? Oh. Been experimenting with the powers of the mind. The power of the mind. Rotate. Stop. Go. Well, there you have it. It's amazing. I was thinking about my son-in-law. He's been all over the globe. He's been down in Antarctica. He's been through He's been on every single continent on Earth. He's a sailor. And right here, Africa. Right here is Africa. Now, whenever you would go around this, like in the old days, the yo ho ho and a bottle of rum type thing, way back when the pirates were doing their thing and all that. I don't think it was a pirate thing, but if you went around the tip of Africa, then you as a sailor, ah, then you as a sailor had the right to, you had the honor. You couldn't do it if you didn't do this. If you're a sailor, you put an earring in your ear for going around the. That's what I remember. I don't know. Maybe I dreamt that. Just got out of freaking bed. Oh man. I wonder what you people are thinking about right now. What are you thinking about? Put it down in the comment section. If you got to that part in the video, say, what are you thinking about? Put it down there in the comment section and let me know what you're thinking about. Oh, Rodney, you're the greatest. We love you, Rodney. You're wonderful. Oh, Mr. Wonderful. Ah! Power of suggestion. If you yawned, put that down there too, because that was a fake yawn. This stool right here, my landlady in LA gave it to me. It had one of those, those freaking seats, those like red Naugahyde seats. And it started to wear out. So I had this leather jacket. So I took this leather jacket and cut it and put it on. It was a jacket I got at the flea market. It was, it was like free or some damn thing. But it's leather. And so I turned it into a leather seat. But I was thinking over here, and I was thinking, you know what? These people have never seen me in the place that I spend probably most of the time in a stationary position. They've never seen me there. I mean, you've seen me there, but you haven't seen me in this position. So I walk over here. And I have this little footstool thing down here for my feet, because my chair is, because the chair is comfortable. I got it at a garage sale for $5, and it's perfect. It's perfect. But my feet were always weird. They were always, in this position, my feet weren't touching, so I had to make a little thing about that big that sits on the floor. Can't see it. Doesn't matter. It's a little thing that sits on the floor. It's down there. And this is my... You can't see anything. Anyway, that's where my... This is where my hand is with my mouse. I made this little thing. It's like a... this is like a little piece of plywood. See, there's this little stool thing, this little step. It's not a stool, it's just like a footrest thing. It's about 3 inches tall or something like that. But this is my little this little thing I made. It's just a piece of plywood. It's a couple of pieces of plywood that I rigged up and then screwed directly to my chair. And so when I'm sitting here, And then when I type with my show you. See what happens here. Let's have a typing test, Rodney. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, how do I do that? Okay, it goes up like that. We change that to that. Good morning, world. This is the wonderful. Hello. I put an H. I put an H in the. That's the best thing I ever learned in school was how to type. I started typing, I think in the eighth or ninth grade. I think I took 1 year of it or something, and I liked typing. I was good at it. I was real good at it, and I didn't type for years until I got a computer, and then all the typing information that I remembered some typing came back, and so I'm an excellent typer. I'm a fast typer. One time I remember it was when I was living in Albuquerque. This guy was over and we were doing some work. So I was sitting at my computer doing work, and he was in the back doing some stuff. In the back, it was just this dinky little apartment in the back. He was in the bedroom. It was the one bedroom that I turned into something else. I was sleeping in the living room, and you could walk into my little place. It was dinky. It was I think it was like 400, less than 500 square foot apartment. But it was great. It was like a mansion to me. Well, not a mansion, because my place in LA had more room. It had tall ceilings from the old Victorian house. And I was in the attic. So, there was low ceilings too, low areas where you had to bend over because the freaking roof was right there. It was like living up there. What was I talking about? Forgot what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Fuck. God. What was I talking about? It's not unusual. See, that's the nice thing about a video like this. I just got out of freaking bed, literally. It's the thing about a video like this. I just got out of bed. I'm telling you a story. See, that's what happens to me all the time. That's the way my mind works right there. You just got through seeing it. Instead of I was telling you a story about something. I can't remember what it was. And so, partway into the story, my brain is always like churning. Fucking whirling around, And so my brain says, "Oh, let's talk about that." So I go into a different fucking subject completely. And then I know that I know I'm doing a story, right? I know I'm saying something. But I want to tell this story first. And then when I go back to tell what I was telling, I forgot what it was. It'll come back eventually. Or maybe it won't right now, I don't know. I'm making a video, sharing this with the world. Oh, I was talking about typing. What was I talking about? Oh, I think this is it. That was the thing that was like the best thing that I got out of school. And it all came back. All the typing information came back when I was living in LA, because that's when I got my first computer. I got a computer and I got a printer. The guy brought the fucking printer. It was a printer from fucking some school. I mean, it was about as big as a Volkswagen. You know, like, what the hell? A Volkswagen-sized printer in my studio and a computer, and that's when I started going online. It was great. Magic. Freaking magic. But more magical than that was YouTube. When I found YouTube, I fell in love with YouTube. I did. Absolutely fell in love with YouTube. I know I said it multiple times, but I was the 75th most subscribed person on YouTube at that time. It's amazing. I pissed off all my viewers. Fucking pissed them off, man. Because I just couldn't believe it. But it was great. I mean, YouTube is just a fascinating thing. It's just magic. I mean, you go in here and find anything. This is my buddy's place yesterday. And let's go look on YouTube. He was looking on YouTube and found out, because I was asking him, because he knows about mechanics and all that. And I was thinking that, in my fucking mind, you know, I'm thinking, wow, if it's that, how come they just can't pack it full of grease? How come we have to get a whole new one? And then as we're looking at it, I was thinking, oh, well, maybe they have maybe the whole thing, the whole assembly comes together, you know. And kept looking and looking around. The whole freaking assembly comes together. The bearing thing, which I thought, if it was a bearing, how are you gonna just replace the bearing? I don't think they can do that anymore. All the bearing and all of it's in one thing, so they can. And my friend said, yeah, you know, probably because of manufacturing process, because it used to be a hassle to do all that stuff. And then probably what happens now is that they have some company that they contracted to, and they got a big machines doing all kinds of stuff, you know, for that one particular purpose. Probably have a big freaking building that they don't do anything except make these, not rotors, but the hub assembly with the bearing in there, you know. So that was a good thing to learn anyway. And now you know more about the wonderful Hello Rodney, Mr. Honest. Mr. Guy that gets out of bed and makes a video. Oh, man. What a world. It's a YouTube world. It's a YouTube world. Hey, is that the little thing on the top, you know, that notifies you if you have comments, is that thing broken? Anyway, I was looking at my thing. I lost 6 subscribers. I don't know if that was last night or last month or whatever. Maybe it was for the month. I don't know when you go to the... I don't know. But because of that, if I don't get at least 20 views on this video, I'm not making any more videos. So, you better call your freaking granny and tell her to watch my video. 6:24 a.m. and all is well. Ah, boy, I tell you what. I'm gonna go for a walk. So just show you a little bit of the sky. Fucking dogs up the road, man. I swear, I don't know how you have to have a brain the size of a black-eyed pea to put up with fucking dogs barking constantly. I mean, you just really, you know, there was I think Schopenhauer or somebody like that said, you know, the amount of noise you can handle is in direct in proportion to your intelligence or some fucking thing like that. Whatever it is, it was like, if you can withstand a lot of noise, it means you're dumber than a rock. I fucking totally agree with that. 100%. People are dumber than fucking rocks as my fucking pants are falling off. Nobody cares about that. That's one thing about... I wear the same shorts all the time. I'm sure you've noticed. I don't really care. probably not going to put up most of this video. And I discovered something which I should have known a long time ago. And I think that coffee really gets me going. I think the caffeine. I think the caffeine is part of my problem. That I just get so pissed off about stuff. Reading all this crap kinds of shit, you know. So after a while, it's like, and every once in a while, I just fucking blow up, you know. But I think that's one of the reasons that I'm going to continue taking the Wellbutrin, because I think the coffee kind of negates it a little bit. But I can't take it, you know. I can't take my own self. You know, I look at what's happening in the world, and I know what's happening. You know, if you pay attention, you got to know what's happening. Now, I don't know exactly all the reasons exactly why it's happening, but on the big picture of it, I got the big picture of it. Putting on my vest. My vest is all tangled up. Just got back from a walk. I was thinking about, you know, that Zen thing, chop wood, carry water. What I do is I carry wood, chop wood. I've got all that wood at the bottom of my hill. And when I come back from my walk, I grab a handful of it, you know, and drag it up the road, up the hill, or carry it up the hill. So that's what I do. And I left it down there. I could have had the people bring it up to close to my house, you know, but I don't want them on my land, because if they'll make a big U-turn because they don't know how to drive it, they don't know how to back out and all that. I just don't want those big freaking scars all over my land. So anyway, it's good exercise for me. And it actually gives me pleasure to do that. And a little bit of a sense of accomplishment, because I already brought up the lumber stuff. I already put the lumber stuff in my pile, for my wood pile. All that wood's going to get burned. I don't like to see anything go to waste. I mean, I can't imagine them taking all that wood to the freaking dump. What for? It's not going to do anybody any good at the dump. That's plenty of wood. The wood that's down there in my thing is probably enough wood to keep me warm for more than one winter. But tell you what, you really missed a hell of a fucking rant. It's on this video right here, but I'm gonna delete it. Post that. Wow. It's a nice walk. I'm gonna have to start going to bed later, because if I go to bed earlier, I wake up real early, like 4 o'clock. I don't want to do that. Of course, that's not bad. You know. What difference does it make, really? But what happened is I'm taking this Wellbutrin. I think I'm going to have to continue taking it. And I think that, coffee, I think I might actually be allergic to coffee or something, because, I'll tell you what, in the first part of this video that you're watching right now, That's what I was like when I woke up. And after I drank a few cups of coffee, I went into a fucking major rant. Full on rant. Awesome rant. If there's anybody on YouTube that can fucking rant, it's me. But the thing about it is I got something to rant about. But I don't want to do that anymore. I mean, I think the coffee is really affecting me in that way. It's just, so I don't know. I don't know if, I mean, do I have to quit everything in my whole life? No, Rodney, you don't have to quit anything in your life if you would just learn the definition of the word moderation. That's a big problem with a guy like me. I'm either full on or full off. I can't moderate myself. That's not going to work. But anyway, just got back from my walk. I think I'll call my walks carry wood, chop wood. Because that's what I do. I don't carry water, but got a big pile of brush down there. A nice pile. Keep me warm for about a winter probably. I mean, these people don't have any idea. Hear that fucking dog barking? I mean, it's just remarkable. I mean, you can't even go outside without having to listen to somebody else's dog. Oh, but we love our dog. He's part of our family. Well, you have a fucking shit family, buddy. I don't want to get back into rant mode. Went for a walk. And as soon as I got to the end of my driveway, here come the freaking dogs from across the street, and fucking dog. That big dog, that's my neighbor's dog. Every time he sees me, he starts taking off. But he always barks. Boo, boo. Yappers. You got yappers that yip, 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 and woo, woo. You got a multitude of dogs. I know you people get tired of hearing me talk about the dogs. But it's my life, and that's what I talk about. Shit that fucking bothers me. Well, quit talking about the shit that bothers you, Rodney. We don't want to hear about that. We don't want to hear about this other stuff. Okay. That's why I'm not going to post a rant. That's why I'm not going to post a rant. Because there's no reason to. It doesn't do me any good. Walk by an open window. Fucking people. I swear. Well, I would like to say something at the end of this video that would make everybody happy, but I don't know what to say. I'm going to get ready here pretty quick and go down and see what time it is. They open, I think, at 8 o'clock. I'm not going to go down there that early. 7:15. I could be there at 8 o'clock, but I don't know if they're actually open at 8 o'clock. Maybe they are. I'll go down a little bit later. Get that process going. Thank God. Very nice. Somebody sent me some money. I don't know what it is. I haven't received it yet. I don't have any idea what's coming in the mail. I mean, it's just unbelievable the stuff I've got. All kinds of stuff.